What is going on, guys? I'm Director Nat, back for another reaction, and today we are checking out the season finale of Arcane. I even broke out my nice long sleeve shirt for the occasion. Today's episode is called The Monster You Created, and I don't think it's too hard to figure out what that means. I'm fairly certain it's referring to Powder, or Jinx, or the monster. Man, I meant to write down a whole list of everything that happened last episode so I would be fully prepared to remember everything going into this one, but honestly, after 8 episodes, I think there are just way too many characters and plot lines to fully keep track of, so it's better to just go in with an open mind. And real quick before we get into all the craziness, just a reminder to check out all the links I've got down in the description for my Patreon page, my second channel, affiliate links, all that good stuff. And now the time has come, my friends, so without any further ado, the season finale of Arcane. Let's go. Of course they had to start on that shot.
The next parents who get a message their kid isn't coming home, I don't even know where to take it.
One dead kid? There's hundreds more where he came from, thanks to Silco and thanks to people like you who stuck their heads in the dirt.
Take those off.
Make me.
You won't make it alone.
She won't have to. Assuming Caitlyn is still okay. By the way, can we see what's going on with that? Of course, the hair color is eerily similar to Vi's. Okay, Jinx is even crazier now. Vi has those gauntlets. Is it happening this episode or not?
You gotta do anything about that piece of shit that murdered my boy. Let me guess. Jinx will take care of it. Just like she's been taking care of everything else.
Help her with the body.
Oh yeah.
Victor, I know this will probably never see the light of day, but watching how you work so tirelessly to make the world a better place.
Uh-oh.
Mel, would you like...
Uh-oh.
You're in trouble, Mel. The man who killed your brother doesn't believe the score is settled, and his resources exceed ours. If there is a chance Hextech can be weaponized, we must have it.
Piltover isn't your testing ground.
I would set the world ablaze to protect our family.
I stopped being part of this family the moment you cast me out. Why? Why did you do it?
Because you weakened me. I couldn't endure the look in your eyes whenever I made the decisions, the necessary decisions to keep us safe. Let the war unfold. Then you come home, take your place at my side. It's where you belong.
No, 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 no.
I'm sorry. I don't know where you'd have preferred. I'm sorry.
He's right where Jace was.
Am I interrupting?
Oh, speaking of which. And they're both responsible for a death now?
In the pursuit of great, we fail to do good. We have to make it right.
Wow. It's so simple, but that may just be the best quote of the entire show.
I'm busy.
They've made their decision, haven't they?
You know what bore us through those times? Loyalty. Brothers and sisters back to back against whatever the world threw at us.
Today is the day you die, Silco.
That's a risk I've known all my life. But I still believe in loyalty.
Yep. I should have called it, but I was too caught up in the moment.
I would have had your son killed for this, though I suppose we're ahead on that account. Get out.
Again, just another example I like of things coming full circle. You know, for her, all the way back at the beginning, she betrayed Vander and he got killed as a result. And so I thought surely she would do it again and take the opportunity to be the boss, but she chose loyalty. I mean, she chose loyalty to an absolute scumbag, but loyalty nonetheless. Wait.
Perfect place for an ambush. And you without your hammer.
You'll discontinue the production of Shimmer.
Half there already.
Return the gemstone. And I need Jinx. She has to pay for what she's done.
They weren't her crimes.
If I had it my way, it'd be you rotting in Stillwater. But we can't make a deal with a snake and cut off its head.
We both have our shitty parts to play.
Get me Jinx, and I'll give you your nation of Zon.
Oh boy. Oh.
How were you able to accomplish so much so quickly?
You'd be surprised what you can pull off when your life depends on it.
Why this form? There are more efficient and safer methods of transportation.
It's not enough to give people what they need to survive. You have to give them what they need to live.
Survive and thrive.
Is there anything so undoing as a daughter?
Oh. A fitting image. Okay, it's going differently than last time. She's not just punching straight away, so she's playing it a little smarter. Still hope she puts her on her ass, though. What the hell? Holy shit! Ow.
Well, your guard needs work.
What?
I wish I could say it gets easier, kiddo. She still needs you. They all do. So what do you say?
And this is so beautiful. Like, we just saw Silco also having a scene with Vander, but it's just the dark reflection of what remains, Silco being haunted by his actions, but Vi, on the other hand, being uplifted through Vander's memory and spirit. I love it. Oh! I love that effect, man. Oh, well, that's handy. Handy. Put her on her ass.
Bravo, sis.
Our opportunity to demonstrate our compassion.
You're walking a fine line, Jace.
With respect, I don't give a shit what any of you think of me anymore.
Whoa.
Except you. You were right. You were always right.
Jace has brokered a peace with Silco for the Undercity's independence.
What? Nonsense! We have procedures.
Really thought I buried this place.
Are we alone?
For now. Maybe forever. But he didn't make Jinx. You did.
I'm sorry, Powder.
You never left. I always heard you. Shadows in the streets. Prickles on the back of my neck. Are we still sisters?
Nothing is ever going to change that.
I always knew you'd come back.
What's going on?
Whoa. Oh my. Holy shit. Holy shit. It's a birthday party. It is a dark, messed up birthday party with hostages and fake people. These never end well. Okay, I'm not ready. I'm really not. For once, it's the opposite. My body feels like it's ready, but my mind knows that I should not be ready.
Right here, he stabbed Vander in the back. Just like he planned to with me. We're missing someone.
Caitlin? What the fuck?
I paid your girlfriend a visit this morning.
What?
What did you do?
I made her a snack.
No.
Sheesh. I'm not that crazy.
Oh. They really had me worried there for a second. God, you know the show is doing its villain right when Jinx is just as scary, if not scarier, than the Joker at his worst. Okay, well, if I had to guess what the final confrontation would look like and how all the characters would come together, it wouldn't have been this, but...
Where should I sit? That's your choice, really. Make her go away, please. And you can have Powder back.
I can't. No! Powder! Just go. We'll leave and never come back. We'll put this behind us. You'll never have to see him again, Powder.
Her name is Jinx. You'll be with her a day before she realizes you aren't that girl anymore. And turns her back on you.
You aren't lying. You wouldn't lie to me.
Oh boy.
It's only us. You're my daughter.
Drop the gun!
No. Please.
She would never give up that easily. She's got a backup. How did I forget about that? Her eyes are glowing the entire time.
Now finish it.
Damn it, Powder! Wake up!
No, I'm sorry.
Don't cry. You're perfect.
And there's the shot. Yeah.
I am the monster you created. These beasts.
Wait, what?
We'll show them. We will show them all.
I want you to lose like I lose when I play what could have been.
I support Councillor Talus's proposal for peace.
What could have been?
What? Of course, not even a post-credit scene. Nothing. Okay, guys. Here's my review for Arcane Season 1, Episode 9. What the fuck? The end. Okay. Had a chance to calm down just a smidge, so why don't we give this review another chance? Okay guys, so that was the season finale of Arcane. I think I'm just gonna keep this review short because I know that this should be the longest review, one because of everything that happened in this episode and also because it's the last episode of the season, so this is kind of my chance to talk about the season as a whole, but if I'm being honest, that just took a lot out of me, and I think I'm just gonna kind of briefly talk about everything that happened at the end, because obviously that was the biggest part of the episode. So yeah, it was kind of like someone in the comments tried to warn me about the intro, is that not all those images were meant to be taken literally, a lot of them were symbolic. We did not get an all-out fist fight between Vi and Powder, which honestly probably wouldn't have made that much sense at this point anyway, but we did get a final confrontation between them and Caitlyn and Silco, but not at all the way I expected. I mean, messed up birthday party in the dark with inanimate objects serving as people. Those never end well, but it was kind of the perfect setting for that situation, having it take place where all this shit started all those years ago. Vi, Caitlyn, Silco all brought into the mix as Powder/Jinx tries to figure out who she is, and so I loved pretty much everything about how the scene went down. I was on the edge of my seat so many times trying to figure out how it was going to end. I was pretty sure that Caitlyn was going to die a couple times, and then at the end I was afraid that because of how they angled the shot that Powder had shot Vi instead of Silco. But this is really why I want to focus my discussion on the end of the episode, because I just love how it all came together and how they managed to keep me surprised as it happened, because at first it seems like the scene ended in the most ideal way possible under the circumstances. Silco, the main villain, is the one to die, and even though she did embrace her identity as Jinx and didn't go back to being Powder, I mean, that kind of made sense given everything that's happened and just her acknowledging the reality of the situation. So at that point it looked like, you know, we got the most ideal situation possible. Silco is dead, Vi and Caitlyn get to live, and Powder/Jinx, you know, does away with what everyone wants for her and just walks off to find her own identity. But unfortunately, it didn't stop there. The moment I saw her actually pick it up and realize that she was charging a giant weapon, I knew exactly what was coming and that there was not a thing I could do to stop the outcome. And then they took my surprise a step further, because I liked that moment where Mel supported Jace's plea for peace, because it showed that, you know, she rejected what her mother wanted, and, you know, that is a great way to bring her arc full circle, is that in the end she embraced her love for Jace and the best parts of herself and did the right thing and inspired others to do the same, because I didn't think any of the other counselors were going to agree, but, you know, I guess Mel, her voice really carries that much weight, and so despite how angry they were and the fact that it was probably against their own personal interests, they were all going to vote for that peace. And, you know, I mean, and that's the tragedy about Silco, is that in the end, he finally was going to get what he really wanted, but, you know, in his last moments, he still pushed Powder into being Jinx and embracing that part of herself, and because she felt that she had to embrace that part of herself, she destroyed it all. I mean, they could reveal next season that some of the counselors managed to survive, like Mel did see the missile coming, so maybe that provided her an opportunity to, I don't know, do something, activate some kind of defense that they had in place. Probably not, but anything is possible. So where does this act leave us now? With the entire council destroyed, war is going to happen now. I mean, not just between Piltover and the Undercity, but the counselors, they represent interests all over the globe, and Mel's mom was trying to convince her to let war happen, and now that her own daughter is dead, after, at least from her perspective, they had come to some kind of agreement and understanding that she was going to go back home. Even, we know that Mel wasn't going to choose that, that's not going to happen, but obviously with the way her mom is and the fact that Mel is dead now, there's, you know, she's not gonna care, so she's definitely gonna be pushing for war. And where are all our characters now? So Vi and Caitlin are together, but they were helpless to do anything and had to watch it happen. Jinx is on the loose. Heimerdinger and Echo are together, so they're gonna be one of the people left in the Undercity who are affected by all this. So yeah, guys, in the end, fantastic season finale to a fantastic first season. This show is really something else, man. It's just gave me an experience that I don't get very often, and I just loved everything about it. I hope we get more great content like this. I'm thoroughly looking forward to season 2 and what happens next for all our characters. But until then, thank you guys for tuning into my reactions. It's been a lot of fun getting to experience this show with you guys and hear all your thoughts on it. So yeah, we'll see what comes next. And with that, I'm gonna turn it over to you guys. What did you think of the season finale of Arcane? What are your thoughts on the entire show so far? What do you think is going to happen in season 2 when we eventually get it? Whatever it is, feel free to share your thoughts down in the comments and let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss when I upload a new reaction. A huge thank you to all of my patrons, especially my fellow directors. You guys are amazing. I greatly appreciate every little bit of support. And again, another reminder to check out all the links down in my description to information about becoming a patron, my second channel, affiliate links, all that stuff. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you for my next reaction.